Welcome to Face It on Time News. We are on the street of Osogbo, the state capital of Osun State. We'll be discussing the state of the nation with the activist and a public commentator, Saka Waheed. Join us as we start the discussion. Your name, sir?
Waheed Saka is my name. I am the convener of Dialogue 365.
Are we where we should as a nation in Nigeria?
No. That's not even the question. Are we on the right direction? The Buhari presidency is like 5 steps forward and 6 steps backward. There are so many things that is wrong with our nation, but leadership is key in even righting the wrong. So at the moment, the country is not in the right direction. We are losing it, from education to economy to pains and pangs on the faces of our people. We are losing it as a nation, and that is unfortunate, because we thought with Buhari integrity we should be on the right direction. But even the anti-corruption fight is on a bad slide. Is on a very terrible trajectory from how Buhari met it.
You said we are on the wrong path. Looking at the ASU strike, going to 6 months now, what's your take on this?
The ASU strike, you see, Awolowo of blessed memory said education should be seen as a national emergency, second only to war. If our education is neglected, the future of the country is a mirage. And considering the ASU strike, we have reached a level whereby we are still discussing the agreement of 2009 in year 2022 of our Lord Jesus. So, you know, this is not good for our country. This is not good for our future. And I do, and they say it's the devil workshop. Today, our teeming students and youth are into internet fraud because they must do something. I'm not justifying this. I'm not justifying internet scam. But we need to engage our youth. We need to allow our students to be back in the classroom. That is when we can actually tailor them to a future leader that we desire. It's unfortunate that the leadership look like they don't care. Because 6 months, and the president even said he is giving the Honorable Minister for Education 2 weeks. Why not 24 hours or 48 hours? What has he been doing in 6 months to warrant another 2 weeks? It's sad and unfortunate. All of us are victims one way or the other of ASU strike. But ASU has reached a level that they must agree that they resolve this thing now and forever.
Okay, let's come back to Osogbo. Let's come back to Osun State election. Do you think what reflects on Saturday was actually what people want?
I don't know what people want. Okay. And as a matter of fact, I said it before the election that electorate don't actually know what they want.
Okay.
The issue is we vote in this part of the world based on emotion. There was no issue addressed during the campaign by the leading candidates. There was no issue of how they want to resolve the what they call Osun. They call Osun civil service state, but I call Osun agrarian state. There was no issue of how to make Osun a food basket of the southwest, if not for Nigeria. There is no issue of how they want to improve on education. There is no issue of how we dwell more on pettiness. We dwell more on attacking personality rather than making issue a core mandate of electioneering. However, a democracy is different from development. We have reached a level that we need to link our democracy to development. People make their choice on last Saturday, right? And this choice, right or wrong, depends on time. We have reached a level we understand that Osun is almost insolvent. But people made a choice. And we should appreciate INEC for giving us a reason to believe, a reason to hope that our democracy, despite all the challenges, can actually thrive. And that last Saturday experience, you know, when we close one hole, we see another hole in Nigeria. That is the new hole on the issue of vote buying and some other thing. That also will pass. One day we will overcome that too. We have overcome gangsterism. We have overcome ballot snatching. We have overcome disruption of polling booths. We will overcome vote buying too, and our Nigeria will win at the end.
Looking at the incumbent governor, the government-elect can meet up to what the incumbent governor has done.
Don't let us even speculate. Okay. Don't let us. I understand that leadership is responsibility, and PDP as a party has ruled before, and we understand what they gave Osun, and we hope and pray for the sake of the benefit, for the overall benefit of our people, for overall benefit of our state. May this new government succeed. We must not look at it from the point of politics. The political time has gone. The politique is over. Now it's time to go to the business of giving back to the people. You know, the unfortunate part of leadership is that you inherit assets and liability. One of the liability on this state is that of pensioner. One of the liability of this state is that of road constructions. One of the liability of this state is improvement on basic education. You understand? So we hope all these things will be resolved by the new government. You cannot quantify how far the current administration has gone in stabilizing Osun economy, in stabilizing the state, in giving little, even at the expense of zero allocation. You know, that is a plus to them. And I can tell you that majority of the thing that the governor do or did is going to be the reason to remember this current administration. You know, civil society challenged majority of its activities, from Olaya Bridge to road construction to those stuff. But today, just imagine that person don't have a legacy project. People will not remember he paid salary. People will not remember they celebrated unpaid salary. But people will challenge you celebrating his payment of salary. You understand? Non-payment of arrears was a celebrated thing in the last election. So, I wish this state the best of luck. I wish our choice is right. I pray it's right. I pray we thrive. I pray we progress as a nation, as a state.
As a nation, do you think we should be looking at religious when it comes to presidency, or when it comes to elective process?
You see, I am first a Yoruba man. Then I am a Muslim. Then I am a Nigerian. Those things are factors that shape my development. You understand? But I look at it from a holistic point of view. Religion has become a national distraction for us. We have not been able, you know, we talk about Osun not speaking to issue. the Nigerian is going to that direction too now. We will continue to hammer on the Muslim ticket. And you know why? Because the candidate under scrutiny is a formidable one. That's why people are attacking it. Come to think of it, Waheed Saka contesting for president and I carry a Muslim ticket. Nobody will care. They know I cannot get more than SDP votes in Osun. You understand? So those are issues that shape our thing. No, I know religion should not be, as a matter of fact, part of the discourse in making a choice of leadership in Nigeria. But me knowing has nothing to do with the sentiment of our people. That will no doubt shape our election. The CAN is now a formidable structure that will challenge every candidate. And they have their right to do so within the confine of the law of the land, because there is a part of the Electoral Act that addresses that religion should not be part of the campaign process. So at this moment, just like Osun made choice, Nigeria will have to make choice between their emotion and the direction to develop this country.
The Muslim ticket is not a basic.
As far as I'm concerned, it's immaterial. Also, when we have some other candidates, this is a game of number. A politician want to win election. I know, and that's why you will prefer a Muslim Christian ticket. If that will fetch him the required vote to emerge as the president. But, the northern Fulani Muslims control the majority of votes. And that is a major thing. It has nothing to do with competence. As far as we are concerned from the society, we understand this is just a chance to emerge as the president of the country. The numbers do count. And that's why you go for the number. You understand? So at the moment, I don't see, none of them is even religious. It's even godly. In terms of religion, they are not godly. They just mouth religion when it suits them. You understand? If we are godly, this country will not be where we are. We only go to church, go to mosque, just to suit the narrative when it's good for us.
Let's look at the Peter Obi movement in Nigeria now. Do you think it can come to reality? Because people are saying that the former governor of Anambra said that Peter Obi is who we want. Do you think with the numbers of youths, the youth in the country that are saying that this is who we want, this is going to come?
I am not going to lie to myself. I'm not. The way they are even harassing people to their side of obedience is they are making look during that time when Gani contested for election. Some of us see Gani as the only candidate contesting. Unfortunately, beyond our civil society enclave, Gani don't have the required. Now the angry mass of youth, the social media savvy youth want to emerge as the president, but it doesn't work that way. I don't like predicting, but I know this presidency is between Atiku and Aswaju. We will make our noise. The majority will have their way. We will only have their say as minority. I'm not going to deceive myself. If Aswaju is not winning, Atiku is winning. That is the choice between half a dozen and 6 that we have at the moment. Those obedient guys are even creating more enemy for Peter Obi. So at the moment, I just watch. I have only a vote, and I will vote it at the right time.
You said the North do have the number.
Yes, they do.
And the youth in the country, even from the North, are saying we don't want the vote.
You don't get the youth of the North. Let me give you an instance. When I was serving in 2002, I have a friend from the north that we are serving together in Zamfara State. He already had 3 wives, 11 children at the time. And I was not thinking of marriage. You understand? Even almost 20 years after, you understand? I only have 2 kids. And you know, just like we have our sentiment in the south, they have their sentiment in the north too. Sikiru and Ibaris, I want to wax a lyrics that when Hausa say Rankadide, there is no other controversy about it. Rankadide continue. You understand? And just like you see Obina, when they say Kedu on their side, all the map follow. But only us in Yoruba land that we don't take a decisive decision based on our region. You understand? The bulk of anti-Tinubu campaigner today are from this very particular region. And that is who we are. Unfortunately, and most unfortunate, I look at a certain part of the north are taking ownership of Tinubu at the moment. That is to their disadvantage of the Yoruba land. They are taking ownership. When you guys are abusing him, they are taking ownership of him. They understand power. They understand that to wield it. They don't want to leave it. They stay strong on it. So at the moment, I just wish Nigeria gets it right. Because there is no country that this mass of population will enter that will not collapse it. And Nigeria is on a terrible trajectory. Nothing is working at the moment. The only thing that is working is maybe kidnapping business, maybe.
Issue-based campaign. What should be the campaigns? What should people be looking at from the 3?
A government is as good as what will benefit from it. You understand? Like myself, I want a government that will promise me ASUU will not go on strike for the next 4 or 5 years. You understand? Some other people want economy, like those in business now. Bakers are on strike from yesterday. They want a stability in their business. There are economy that is in shambles. In fact, air transporters are facing a serious trouble. So those are issues that will shape which demography will follow who. You understand? So this government, the new government, should speak on things that affect us as will affect me. I want to go back to class. You understand? Those businesses, they should speak to how they want to, you know, even as experienced politicians as Waju and Atiku is, they have not been speaking on this issue. As if they want to placate some people. They are not speaking on our economy, they are not speaking on our currency, they are not speaking on our education, they are not speaking on anything. They just do politics for politics' sake. Politics is actually killing us, but we'll get it right. I have no doubt.
On the final note, what is your advice for the Nigerians?
I know an average Nigerian is a politician at the moment. Yes, an average Nigerian is a politician. We do things. But search your mind. What I'm doing currently, is it for the greater number, for the greater good of greater number of our people? If you can answer it in the affirmative, go ahead. And God bless Nigeria.